Welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into one of the wildest and most viral tech stories of the year, the claim that a robot became pregnant and gave birth. Stick with me, because the truth behind this headline is even crazier than the rumor. Imagine hearing that a robot can actually get pregnant and give birth to a child. That headline alone sounds like something straight out of Black Mirror, but it exploded across news sites and social media recently. Clips and articles claim Chinese researchers had unveiled the world's first humanoid pregnancy robot, complete with an artificial womb inside its body. People rushed to share it, calling it the end of natural childbirth and the start of a new era where machines might replace human mothers. But what's really going on here? The claim came from a company called Kiowa Technology and a figure named Dr. Zhang Kafang, who was described as a scientist connected to Nanyang Technological University in Singapore. According to reports, this pregnant robot could carry a fetus in an artificial womb and even deliver the baby. Some outlets said it would be ready by 2026, and the cost was listed at around 100,000 yen, or about $14,000. The story went viral almost instantly. But here's where things get interesting. When journalists started digging, they found serious red flags. For one, Nanyang Technological University confirmed that no researcher named Zhang Kafang worked there. There were no patents, no peer-reviewed papers, and no official records showing this robot even existed. Live Science, which fact-checked the story earlier this year, called it likely a hoax, a viral headline with no real technology behind it. However, the concept behind the phrase pregnant robot isn't entirely fictional. Behind the sensational headline is a real area of science: artificial wombs, also known as ectogenesis, the idea of growing a baby outside the human body. And this field is making genuine progress. Back in 2007, researchers at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia placed premature lambs inside what they called a biobag, a sealed, fluid-filled environment with tubes that mimicked a placenta. The lamb fetuses continued developing, grew fur, practiced breathing movements, and survived for weeks. That showed that partial gestation outside the body is possible, at least for animals. Since then, other countries like Japan, the Netherlands, and Australia have been conducting research on similar systems. Japanese scientists recently reported progress in keeping embryos alive in artificial womb environments for short periods. These systems are still far from carrying a baby from conception to birth, but they're making steady advancements. And here's why the Chinese headline struck such a nerve: China is facing a demographic crisis. The country recorded its lowest birth rate on record, and its population has declined for 2 straight years. With fertility rates dropping, researchers in China have filed patents for artificial womb technologies, including systems that monitor embryos and automate growth conditions. So even though the viral pregnant robot was fake, the backdrop of declining populations and heavy investment in reproductive technology made the story feel believable. Now let's talk about what's real. Artificial womb research today is focused on helping premature babies survive, not replacing pregnancy entirely. Every year, around 15 million babies are born prematurely worldwide. For many, underdeveloped lungs and organs make survival extremely difficult. Artificial wombs aim to provide a bridge, a controlled environment that continues gestation when a mother's body cannot. Japan, the Netherlands, and the US are all developing advanced versions of these systems. But here's the truth: no one has ever carried a human fetus from conception to birth outside a human body. The placenta is an incredibly complex organ, controlling hormones, immune responses, and oxygen exchange at microscopic precision. Replicating all of that with machines is still far beyond our capabilities. While artificial womb science moves slowly, robotics is accelerating in other ways. In Japan, humanoid robots have been tested in childcare settings, rocking cribs, reading stories, and monitoring movement. In China, companies like Fourier Intelligence and Unitree are racing to build humanoids that can lift, carry, and assist with daily tasks. Unitree's recent H1 robot demonstrated carrying loads of around 30 kilograms. Pair advanced robotics with artificial womb research, and suddenly the idea of a pregnant robot feels closer than it actually is, which is why people believed it so quickly. This story also hits on global anxiety. Birth rates are falling in South Korea, Japan, Europe, and China. The United Nations predicts that by 2050, 1 in 6 people worldwide will be over 65. Governments are scrambling for solutions as populations shrink and the demand for healthcare grows. So technologies like artificial wombs, even if still theoretical, become hot topics in both science and policy. But with new possibilities come massive ethical questions. If machines could one day carry pregnancies, what would that mean for women, families, and society? Some argue it could reduce childbirth risks, a major issue in parts of the world where maternal mortality remains high. Others worry about inequality. Would wealthy families have access first? Would pregnancy become something purchased? Religious groups oppose ectogenesis on moral grounds. Bioethicists raise concerns about designer babies, especially with gene editing tools like CRISPR already pushing boundaries. Even without a pregnant robot, the world is already debating reproductive technology's future. So what might the next decades look like? Short term, within 10 years, artificial wombs could appear in hospitals as life-saving tools for extremely premature infants. Medium term, 20-30 years, partial gestation becomes possible, part in an artificial womb, part in a human body. Long term, far future, but not impossible, full gestation outside the human body, whether in biobags or advanced robotic systems. Which brings us back to the viral headline: the first pregnant robot is here. The truth? It isn't. The robot doesn't exist. But the reason millions believed it is because the real science is advancing, the demographic pressures are real, and the future is arriving faster than anyone expected. Maybe the question isn't whether a robot can get pregnant today, it's how humanity will adapt when the technology eventually catches up, because that moment might not be as far away as it seems. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, drop your thoughts in the comments section below. This topic is huge and we'd love to hear your take. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out the recommended video showing on your screen right now for more fascinating deep dives.